Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm out here at the Millionaire Mastermind. We're recording. Came outside. I just had this revelation that I had to share with you. You know, I'm here with Garrett J. White, and he's doing his thing in there with all the members of the cast and everything, and he's talking to them. And Garrett's a lot like me. He cusses a lot. And sometimes that takes people back. But let me tell you something about somebody who cusses a lot. It's not really about necessarily their words. Now, there's uneducated people that cuss, right? We know that. But the real thing is that you can tell when somebody's real. You see, one time I was at church. Yeah, I know. One time I was at church, and the pastor had the owner of the Barrett auction, which I believe is actually here in Phoenix anyway, on stage, and he was talking about being an alcoholic and a drug addict, and how he changed his life, and how he gave his life to God and everything. But in the middle of the church, he was telling a story about one night he was at the casino in Bossier City, and he said this in church. He said, I was high as giraffe pussy, and then he realized he was in church and on the stage in front of, you know, thousands of people in the congregation there. But he said that, and he started to clear himself up, but he didn't clear it up. He said, well, he started to say, excuse me, but the pastor looked at him and said, no, that's real. Go ahead, that's okay. That's really happened. That's what it was. You were in the moment. So I thought about that today. You know, I cuss in front of you, and some of you get offended. Hell, I cuss in front of my grandmother, and she just takes it as it's normal because I'm real. See, the difference is maybe when you cuss in front of somebody, and it's not just about cussing, that's just this example, but maybe when you cuss in front of somebody, your church people or whatever, they go, oh, you shouldn't say that. You shouldn't talk that way. But the truth is, maybe it's because you're fake, because you've always acted one way around them and you haven't kept it real. See, people just generally tend to accept people when they're real. Right? If they can just tell that you're a certain way, if you're a certain type of personality, and they can't change you, they can't put their dogma on you, they can't put their bullshit stigmatas and all that. I think stigmata is actually a mark. I'm just kidding. I don't know. They can't put all that shit on you anymore, because the fact of the matter is, you've determined that you're who they are. You can't be affected by the decisions or the mental capacity that they have to understand the words that are coming out of your mouth, and they don't care because you're real. They know they can't change you. See, it's when they know you're fake that they try to point out your mistakes. It should probably be a rapper right there. It's kind of, you know, you're fake, point out the mistakes. That's Stewmanism right there for you. I just want you to think about something. When people point out things that you do on a normal basis, or when you act one way in front of some crowd and another way in front of another, and people call you out on your things, tell you that you shouldn't say certain things, shouldn't act certain ways, shouldn't have certain beliefs, maybe that's because you're not keeping it real. Because real motherfuckers, nobody seems to tell us what to do. Nobody seems to correct us unless it's in a loving, caring way about something other than the bullshit things that we do. How we dress, how we party, how we walk, how we talk, how we cuss, all those things. Because they understand. Can't change a real motherfucker because they're in tune with themselves. So today, my challenge for you is to get real. But not just real with the people around you. Don't just go around dropping F-bombs if that's not your style, right? Get real with yourself. Because once you get like Garrett, myself, and the other warrior tribe, the tribe members, the warrior team, the tribe members that I have, Break Free Academy guys, once you get confident and real with yourself, the outside world can't influence you anymore because you know you're real. And their shit doesn't fucking matter anymore. So keep it real today. But start with yourself. We'll get back into the filming.